I'm a dance major. Being here in the transition last year, freshman year was really rough, but it was just a huge adjustment. Like, we have very busy schedules, like, it's really intense, and just being away from home and dancing so much was a shock to the system, I guess. My schedule was like this before, but the intensity of, like, what your body goes through and what your mind goes through just was, like, doubled. So that was really intense. I have 8:30s every day. And they're either like gen eds or somatics or something, and usually you have to like pack for the day in the morning, and you use like all 4 meals in the morning, which is crazy. And then we have 2 technique classes at least until like 4 o'clock, and sometimes you have them after that, but not necessarily. And then we have rehearsals until God knows when at night, and then we just crash, go to bed. It's so incredibly hard. I mean, I have no idea. I can't even like think about it right now. Like, you can hope that you get a job soon, but it's all about making connections, and you probably won't get paid the first thing you do, but then you really just have to work your way, like networking with people, but because it's so much fun. I love it. It really is. Like, it sounds really cliche, but you definitely like get something from it. Like, it's really, like, it does sound really cliche, but it is like a drug. Like, it's awesome. I mean, yeah, it's there, but I feel like you get that with any conservatory, and like, I don't know. We just hide it well, I guess. I don't know. No, but a lot of people are really responsible and don't, that's more of like a, I don't know. It really like rarely happens. Like, people don't realize, like, we're like grandmas. Like, we are so tired all the time, and we can be in the worst moods because like our body aches, or just like our brains are like we're physically or mentally tired. But right now, I mean, I have a back injury that's just like chronic, and then I have a shoulder injury, it pops out all the time. I have a neck injury, my neck muscles get too tight and it gives me headaches and I'll pass out. My hip continues to pop. There's and so much pain. Basically, we take a leave every day and hope for the best. Yeah, no, being a dancer, you definitely like, you learn to ignore pain so well, and just like you do a lot of rehab on the side of, besides dancing and stretching and doing all the things you have to do for a class and to like be ready for a class. But then it's like we go to the gym, like we have to do all this other stuff. Like, people have no idea. It's crazy. It's not. If you like fall and like because of something like dance related, like you're just a wimp. Like, that's not. No one should be injured. I mean, unless it's like obviously like really intense. But yeah, no. People look down upon you if you're like not afraid to take a risk or just like jump and like land and do whatever. But no, injuries usually come from just like not using your muscles properly, or if you're not strong in one area, or like stabilizing your muscles and your joints. It's just really where injuries come from. The best, I mean, there are so many things, honestly. Like, I could go on forever about its best, like the best things about it. But the worst, there's not necessarily like the worst thing about the conservatory. It's just like the worst adjustment, maybe I could say, is just like coming in freshman year, and there aren't necessarily a lot of opportunities to perform on the stage, and you spend a lot of your freshman year just in the classroom working. But and then that realization, like going from being like maybe like the top, like the best person or something at your like home studio, and then performing a lot there, and just kind of like reality check sort of hits, and you have to put in a lot of work to get opportunities. Probably find a way to do like to dance. Or, I don't know. I'm very stubborn.
Cool.